do you think they say it, and I've been in London for 10 years, that the Yanks don't understand Europe, as in they have a hard time going from what works in America to what works in Europe. And so the best way to do that is kind of go on its doorstep in London, where it's somewhere in between, to try to understand that market. Do you agree with that or disagree?
Yeah, that definitely happens. I think, there's the language barrier, which is obvious, in countries like Germany. We tried to go over there with General Assembly. We had an education model where we were asking people to pay money, and it was really well received in the States because we were charging $5,000 for a 10-week coding course, which relative to your 40 grand a year tuition isn't that much to bite. But in London, when you're charging £5,000 for a 10-week course, that's quite a lot, because the 1 year tuition is about 9 or 10 these days. Take that to Berlin, and it was just like
tuition's free.
Yeah, it was it was really an uphill battle to get people to understand why they should pay for this. It was a really new concept. So I think some American companies come over just thinking okay, well, what worked for us will work in London and Europe, and I think that's quite arrogant. I think people don't maybe do enough research on the ground and meeting people and interviewing people and figuring out how to adjust the model. McDonald's wouldn't just go to India and sell cheeseburgers. So why are New York startups just coming over to London and sort of shoving in their models as is?
Yeah. And we had John Collison on last week, and I know you interviewed him. Now he's got 4 people here now in Clerkenwell, for Stripe. And so you advise brands on how they make this stretch across the Atlantic. And does it take boots on the ground? Do you need people here out there making those meetings? You can't just get your url.co.uk. What does it take to get your brand?
It depends on the tech. And I use the example of Foursquare is a very social technology company. Its success was very much built on the fact that the founders, Denz and Naveen, were out in the scene. They were at these events. They were throwing these events. When they sent over 2 really young guys to work on Foursquare in London, and no one even knows where their offices were or who these guys are, and all of a sudden Foursquare was available in the UK iTunes store, and they didn't really make a splash in terms of partnering with any local brands. It was a bit of a failure, which is why when I walked in here and I said, "Do you have a Foursquare in your house?" and you said, "No, what?" It was just it could have been good, and that's an example of a company that needed that face. They needed that, perhaps even a founder moving over and being I'm going to be the founder of Foursquare Europe, or using the kind of McDonald's brand, just okay, you're going to be running Foursquare London, you're the CEO of that, and give them a share. I think for some companies, which are maybe Stripe, for example, they obviously have a really big team here, and that they need that because they need to partner with all of the companies that are using their technology. I'm trying to think of a company that would not benefit from having someone on the ground, and I can't, nothing really comes to mind.
There's cost issues and visa issues, so some of them might be I don't want to spend, hundreds of thousands of pounds to get the office and get this person and get the visa.
Which is why I think finding someone that's local that gets your business model, and if you have a really beautiful business that's attractive to customers, those people will come out of the woodwork to want to be a part of your cause and build your brand for you, in their respective city. I think so listening to those kind of people, getting them involved early on is probably a really good idea.
Really interesting about the London community, I find, is there's a lot of camaraderie.
Entrepreneurs for government, they're really hacking the system.
Could be a little like that. And you're talking about free flow of ideas.